everybody, this is Shahaf. Today is October 26th, and I'm recording this video out of Tel Aviv, Israel. Now, times in Israel hasn't been easy, to say the least. Israel has been under attack, and it's now retaliating. It's not a political thing. It's just the way it is right now here. I want to assure you that the team is safe and it's working. I'm safe, I'm working, so it's business as usual as much as we can. Your words of support from all around the world has been really inspiring, and I want to thank you on my behalf and on the team's behalf. We have a lot on our plate. We're blazing forward as planned. I'm very excited for the things that we're building right now. So what I would like to do today is both cover things we've done so far and what we have on our mind for Q4 and then for 2024. But before we dive into that, let's talk about the market, because the market has been quite exciting recently. I mean, crypto news. First of all, ETFs. So we've seen the DC Circuit Courts of Appeal issue a final ruling that does not permit the SEC to reverse its rejection of Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF. So that is back on the table, and BlackRock is moving forward with their Bitcoin spot ETF. Why this is important? Because it means that usually when you look at gold or other things, when ETF came to light, a lot of new liquidity came into the market. And that is always good news for our market, and the market has responded. Is this the end of the crypto winter and the beginning of a bull run? I don't know, but it looks good. So we're very excited because it aligns nicely with our plans. And I'm not talking about prices. I'm talking about general interest in technology and in what we do. That usually works for the best. So let me talk about Q4 and then 2024. Generally speaking, Q4 is about the launch of the first private payment network that we're launching with a major client. This is, of course, big news. And it's also about gCOTI. A lot of good things are about to happen with gCOTI. The private payment network means adoption, and gCOTI means value creation for everybody and governance. So we'll dive into that, and then I'll talk about 2024. I think 2024 is a year of evolution, is a year of a major leap, both for COTI, as we plan on launching COTI V2, which we've been generally quiet about, but it's huge news. And also about Djed. So first thing first, let's talk about Q4. The private payment network that we are about to launch with a major client. We've published an update a few days ago because we're getting very close to launch. It's a significant milestone for COTI because it demonstrates our entire, or most of our tech stack, and also generates a lot of transactions and volume on the trust chain, generating a lot of fees. This is obviously good news. Our partner runs major gaming brands across the world, but specifically super strong in Asia, with millions of users that will have access to this product. Again, millions of users will have access to this product. And both the clients and ourselves are very excited. So let's hope we can convert as much as we can with that. We are creating stables for yen and for INR, and probably a few more, but let's focus on that and begin with that. Obviously, we provide a technology. We've created a tailored process to align with our clients' requirements. It means that the minting and burning of these stablecoins that represents fiat currencies that are very popular in Asia, obviously. And everything is recorded to the blockchain. And we've shared most of it in the recent updates. Completion is in the next few weeks, couple of weeks. including integration. And then we are going through the penetration tests, which are critical to this launch. I'm happy to say that yesterday we've completed a load test, and that worked brilliantly. So we're getting there, and this is huge, and we are very excited about this, and I think you should be also. This is one big thing we're doing for adoption. The other major thing is COTI V2. And remember that development around COTI V2 is not immediately visible to you. So this is something that we are building in the dark. We're not giving this the light of day yet. We've learned from the past that it's usually better to launch and then talk about things. We'll give more information, obviously, but remember that significant process is taking place right now. And the way I see it and the way the team sees it is a new quest. It's completely rebuilding the infrastructure to meet crypto needs in 2024 and beyond, right? Remember, COTI was thought about in 2016, then built during 2017, 2018. The market has changed. Things have changed. Things are clearer now. And there are a few things that we thought that makes more sense as we look into the future and can significantly impact adoption and what the market needs. What I expect is that in the next few weeks, I'll be able to share the main ideas behind COTI V2 and more details about it. Remember, the big things that you should know is that we aim to launch an EVM-compatible chain. This is critical because it means that we've figured out that most developers develop in Solidity, and this is what they're looking for. It's easy to be more compatible to other things. Just growth is easier. The network will be permissionless, right? So again, read between the lines here. A lot of things will change. It will be easier to hold COTI and do other actions with it. And developers will be able to build around COTI without our permission, as it is right now. So this means that ecosystem can be created around COTI faster and bigger. And this transition will bring more liquidity. And it will mean that we will be more compatible to Ethereum. It will mean that the treasury will change, and certain things that are not readily available today will be available in 2024. We really believe that what we're building is a missing piece in crypto. And we've seen some conversations around this, whether it was Vitalik Buterin, or Brian Armstrong of Coinbase, and others talking about the things that we plan on building. I really can't overstate how much of a major leap this will be for COTI, but we will start proving this in the coming weeks, and you can read about it. So this is the big things we're planning for adoption, private payment network, and then a completely new infrastructure that will obviously take everything that was already achieved in COTI as it is right now, but we'll just take this to the next level and bring in more possibilities. Let's talk about Q4, and let's talk about gCOTI. So gCOTI utility is known right now. It's an APY boost that is pretty successful. It increases the base APY by 8x, 800%. Now, the G in gCOTI means governance, and we're bringing this into life. So governance is almost here. The first vote will be announced in the first week of November, right? So this is literally around the corner. My birthday is in November 1st. I don't know if the team was waiting for that, but this is around the time when we'll announce the first vote. We do that. We allow you to vote on something that we think will be interesting to you. And then the gCOTI native to ERC and vice versa bridge will be launched, and once gCOTI is available on Ethereum too, it means that it can easily click to other things as well, and you know what comes afterwards. So this is the plan with gCOTI, and this is literally around the corner. Governance, the vote, then a bridge, and then everything else. Let's talk about Djed. So due to the price increase in ADA, when I'm recording this video, the collateral ratio is around 370%, which is a major increase. It means that probably if this price surge continues of ADA, you'll be able to mint more Djed in the coming days, weeks, and so on. Right now, Djed is over-collateralized by more than 3.5x, which makes it the most over-collateralized stablecoin in the market. And again, it explains why Djed never lost its peg. So it's doing what it should be. We were very excited, and look, we knew that this was coming because this is something we've been discussing both with Charles Hoskinson and the team in IOG early on. But IOG just released that they've created a subsidiary that will support stable coins with some major figures. Sean Ford, which was a member of the founding team of Algorand, where he served as COO and CEO, and David Merkley, who led Algorand's operations, venture and business solutions, and so on and so forth. A subsidiary dedicated to stablecoins, and it means, in the words of Charles Hoskinson, IOG is doubling down on stablecoins. And this will be great news for Djed. I can tell you that we already have an ongoing conversation, and there's another call next week where we'll be discussing the future of Djed and how we see this grow. But again, a lot of attention, strong superpower powers are here to help us make a lot more out of Djed. So great news for Djed. Some really lucrative APRs out there for Djed and Shen. MusiSwap, for instance, Djed is now 45%, and Shen is around 32%. So remember that. I think we are getting to the point where you'll be able to mint more Djed, and as I mentioned, you can always mint Shen right now. So overall, exciting times ahead. I think the market is aligning with our time of development and our time of release, which is great news. We weren't that lucky in the past, but it looks like it's going to be great this time. Q4 is about adoption. It's about the release of the first payment network, private payment network, and the release of gCOTI 2 ERC20 and the governance, etc. 2024 is about COTI V2, which we'll tell you more about in the upcoming weeks, and it's about Djed. So I'm excited. I'm safe. The team is safe. Things look great, and I look forward for the next video where we'll be sharing more information. Stay safe and stay COTI.